Hello everyone, I'm here today with Emotional Support Pickle, and you may be wondering, where's Chucky? Where is he? Where is Chucky? As I mentioned in my most recent video, it's October. Halloween is a very busy season for Chucky. He's out buying candy for trick-or-treaters. I think he did stop at the park to go on the seesaw. So sometimes Emotional Support Pickle helps him out and vice versa, because we're a team, and that's what teams do for each other. So today I thought I would continue just reading some little things that I wrote during my journey journey trying to recover from all of the stuff. And hopefully maybe something will resonate or something will be helpful. I know when I was really struggling, it helped a lot just listening to other people's stories and things they would share. That helped me so much. So hopefully, even if it helps just one other person, I shall try to read some of my thoughts. So ESP and I are going to pull that up shortly, and we will keep you updated. So as you can see, we have this document titled The Long List with a cute little dachshund. I believe my mom got me this for either, I guess, Christmas or birthday. I love dachshunds. ESP does as well. And I wrote down the stuff I would like to share with you guys. So I'm gonna start reading that now. You can admire my beautiful, beautiful handwriting in this video. So I start off the document with the link between chronic pain and OCD is not talked about enough. Figured I'd really rope you guys in, but I do believe that. And then it continues with my own journey inspired me to hopefully help others find relief. So I think that the link between chronic pain and symptoms and OCD, or we could also call it maybe repetitive thoughts that kind of get set off after trauma or repressed emotions, that the brain is trying to protect us from. I just think a lot of those connections are not really brought up enough in the traditional medical world. And I'm really happy to see that people are starting to talk about it in certain communities, but it would be really helpful to introduce that more in those worlds. So then my little post continued with, let's raise awareness and ideally teach people that they can recover from chronic pain and symptoms. My brain is always anticipating what people might say when they hear this, which could be like, that's dangerous, and then I say, you're dangerous. But I think what's more dangerous is a lot of the fear-based and really limiting beliefs that are said out loud in a lot of the medical world. And I think that kind of increases people's fear surrounding what might be going on with them. Whereas what would it look like if we kind of started using more words like recovery or relief? And I'm so happy they're starting to talk about that in some of the classes I've been taking on, chronic pain and recovering from it. It's amazing. And it shows how powerful belief can be. And that people can start to recover from a lot of this stuff. So I continued with, if you suffer from, I write OCD, but we could just say like repetitive thoughts, whatever marker, as Eckhart might say, or label we wish to use. I believe that you've got this, and that you can find relief from OCD and chronic pain. And that's just what my own experience has led me to believe, and why I kind of like to talk about it. So on my recovery journey, I've talked about overcoming repetitive thought loops, or OCD, that led to pretty horrific throat and facial pain and so many other symptoms that was really brutal. And I continued with, if you're dealing with any of this stuff, whether it's chronic pain or symptoms, or like not being able to stop thinking about your body, or, you know, different subjects or themes, I am so proud of you, first off, for getting up every day and working hard to feel like yourself. I know how much strength it takes to try and work towards feeling better. And yeah, just how much goes into that. And I believe that you will feel good again. I really do believe that. And so it's funny because at one point someone had written, like, linking everything to this could be dangerous. And I was already kind of anticipating that response. And I get why, as humans, we sometimes say that, because it's so easy to be like, but there are real things. There are, you know, these conditions and all of this stuff. And I guess when I start to talk about all of this stuff, I want to clarify that this is definitely not a version of, like, it's all in your head, or the symptoms aren't real. If anyone has ever said that, I know Dr. Schubner will say that's just really cruel and dismissive. So this is not that. I think what I try to say is my own suffering kind of taught me that I believe as humans we can heal from way, way, way more than we think we can. And that could sound really scary at first, especially when we've been handed so many different labels. I got so many labels. And then when you kind of realize, like, no, a lot of this stuff is coming from our thoughts. And it's not like we're deliberately creating, you know, these loops or these cycles. It's a little primitive brain, or we could say nervous system, working really hard to protect us by perhaps creating symptoms and pain or whatever it may be. And I believe that it manifests differently, maybe in different people, or that, you know, certain genes could be turned on and off, is kind of the current understanding of, I guess, why humans end up with this stuff. But I genuinely do believe that humans can recover from way more than we think. And I share that because from being in the medical world and then, like, healing worlds outside of that for so long has taught me that the people who kind of venture outside of the traditional models and actually, like, learn more hopeful perspectives, or, like, yeah, you can get better, you can recover. I have seen so many people recover from some of the craziest stuff. So belief is really powerful. And I think once you've seen that and you've seen so many amazing stories, you can't really unsee it. So I hope this is helpful. I hope it offers hope. I do hope that it offers some comfort and the knowledge that you can start to feel better, even if you're really, really suffering or struggling now. And so, like I said earlier, if you're really struggling right now, I know what that feels like, and I just want you to know once again that I'm so proud of you. I do believe that you can feel better, and I'm really grateful for everyone who keeps sharing their stories or their wins with me. It's really nice to listen to and to read about, so please keep doing that. And if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. I'm looking for Pickle. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Please like and subscribe. And I'm excited to hopefully connect with all of you guys again soon. We're gonna go meet up with Chucky and the seesaw now. All right, talk to you guys soon.